we left it. You know, I've often wondered who keeps the lodge so
And you must be the
meticulously
latest
clean.
poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family. Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi, hi. Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Here, I have something for you. You're welcome. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know. I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field collecting skills. It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
Appreciate the lift. But once we touch down in Aquila, we'll talk more.
Actually the larval stage of the Terramorph. A plan has been formed to create an engineered microbe that will eliminate heat leeches and Terramorphs. Citizens are urged to immediately report any heat leech sighting to local officials to have the creatures removed. The hope is, within a short period of time, Terramorph attacks will be a thing of the past.
Nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic. Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her, and I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Then my disclaimer doesn't apply, and I hope we have what you need. Please, let me know if I can assist you further. Be my guest. Pleasure
Even
dealing
in the
with you.
well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish. Oh, makes you sick, doesn't it?
Time to leave this place behind. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Good to go for landing.
Not exactly New Atlantis, eh?
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there. Here, this is for you. Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service. Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more. We gotta get to that vault in Gal. Bye.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
Yes, you need me?
I'm glad you're making it instead of me. The only A I'd get is for effort. Solomon's maps are in. You want me to carry something for you? Next time.
Greetings, Captain.
Yeah, what is it? I'm afraid I can't travel with you until you've finished what you've started. Hello.
Captain, greetings.
Well, God's freights are coming soon. No time to talk.
Our freight is about
long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread. It's pretty dangerous out in space these days. Got another freighter that needs clearance on New Homestead.
We're asking
after
everyone to take care of any... Okay, no problem. Okay. I'm sure you can find... Sure.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. Good guess. That's pretty much exactly right. You didn't hear this from me, but things aren't going great. The Marshal could probably use a hand.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. Better see if we can help move the situation along.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, maybe.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for...
Aquila is one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
I think you'll find that we... Here's what I have in stock.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the Grange again.
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you. Just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine. You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey, you in the bank.
Security around
I'm
here
sending
is
in a
a joke.
negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I
Seems
can
we've got
see
a little
'em.
excitement
And
on
don't
our
try
hands.
nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? Oh, you want to be a hard ass, is that it? Well, I can be a hard ass too. Okay, I can see you're not just the Marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. Well, I guess you're right. Nobody's been hurt, so maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the Marshal we'll come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Quite a spectacle, isn't it?
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right. Now that lives aren't on the line, let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Tom's pay is pretty.
All right, let's get back to that. Take it easy.
Okay, we'll take it.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not gonna be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're... Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. What? You just figured it all out by yourself, huh? Alright, fine, he's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point and got ahead of me. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. Alright, shall we? That's the Rock, Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Once considered an effective, even essential element in combating some of the settled system's most dangerous threats, it would seem the mercenary company known as Ecliptic is now one of those threats. Everyone, it would seem, is now in their sights. From the pirates of the Crimson Fleet to civilian merchant vessels they claim have violated some law. Freestar Collective and United Colonies authorities appear hesitant to officially clamp down on Ecliptic, citing a lack of evidence, and the fact that they occasionally still employ the services of the contract company.
Oh my god, what was that?
Hell.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Well, well. Samco finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
What do you want, Constellation? How did you... That's none of your... Fine, if we get you all out of my hair, you can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. The key.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's the problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
You have what you wanted. Now off with you.
By the authority of the Freestar Collective, stand down! You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
Nobody in here right now.